Okay, so I'm on my visible layer and I'm about to construct the isometric view. Um, Visible lines are almost all you will ever see in an isometric view unless you need to add hidden lines for clarity. Sometimes you need to do that, but most of the time you just want to add the visible lines in the isometric view, um, unless there's something that's not clearly shown. Okay, so we'll work on that now. Um, Let me just start off by going into isometric mode. So I'll type snap, enter, S for style, and then enter, and then I enter for isometric mode, and then enter once more. And you can see now I have an isometric crosshair. A couple of things I like to do. First, I turn off the snap, okay, which is here, and I turn on ortho, and now I'm ready to go. So I'll start off just by working on the back bottom right of the object at this point here. Okay, so I just want to transfer measurements from here and ones that are given directly in the text to accurately create my isometric view. So let me take a measurement, DI enter. I'll measure from here to here, which is 1.26. So let me just start off by drawing a line straight up by 1.26, and then I will take another measurement from here to here, 1.48, and that will be on this plane. Now, if you figure out you're not on the correct plane, you can type in F5. Now, you must have ortho turned on. I want to tell you that one more time. So F5 to get it to switch planes. Okay, this looks right. 1.48, and then up. I want to measure that one more time. Yeah, and then it goes up along this line, which is 1.02 as it shows in my property palette. So from here, and I want to go straight up, so I need F5 to change planes again, 1.02. And let me check the length of this line is 1.24. So 1.24, and then back to the beginning. Now, the reason I didn't try to construct that angled line is that would be tough to do in isometric, whereas if you draw all the lines that are on the correct plane and then just basically connect the dots, the drawing will basically take care of itself, and you won't have to calculate any weird angles. Okay, so let me go ahead and create the circle. Alright, so what I want to do now is I want to draw a line, and don't try to do offset here. A lot of people want to offset this to locate the center of the hole. That's not correct for an isometric view. Okay, I need to draw a line straight up by the offset distance, which is 0.62, and then come back toward the middle by 0.76. Okay, and let me just show you the difference. It's minute on this one, but if I were to offset by 0.76, no, it was offset by 0.62. It's not the same place. Okay, the offset goes parallel, which is not what we want for the isometric. Okay, all right. So our center of our hole is going to be here, and so what I want to do is type ellipse, enter, and then I want to type I, enter for the isocircle option. This is where the center of my isocircle will be. I'll just click there and then see the alignment of my isocircle to make sure it's on the correct plane. If it's not, I can press F5 and change planes, but as it turns out to be, that is on the correct plane. Now it asks me to specify the radius or the diameter, so I'll type in D so I can enter the diameter and then enter, and now 0.625. And there we go. Now I want to go back and erase the little construction lines I created temporarily to get rid of those. Okay, so now we're working along. The object jumps in by 1, so we'll come from this point and go in 1. It does the same here. Okay, and then it goes down. And then it comes out by 0.76. Alright, and then it goes up by this distance, whatever this is, 0.26. After you get the hang of isometric views, I actually think they're kind of fun, but they are a little weird at first. Okay, let me get this distance measurement. That's 0.64. to the beginning. Let me just copy. No, I can't copy that line actually. Alright, and now I want the distance measured from here to here, which is 0.54. So this is just a temporary line in this case. 0.54, and then from there it goes up by the length of the hidden line, which is 0.8. And then back to the beginning. And let me just erase that line now. See, that was just temporary. Now it goes across by this distance, which is 1.14. Okay, now I can copy on this one. I'll copy here. And then I will do a little, this may, maybe I should do that the right way. Let me take this measurement again, 0.8, just to avoid a potential problem. And then now I need to go straight back along this plane. Alright, I'll trim off what I don't need. And then I'll take the measurement from here to here, which is 0.54. And it should just be back to the beginning. Let me check that measurement. It's 0.26. Yep, that's what it should be. Alright, and then let me get that measurement. That's 1. Okay, and then from there, we need the distance measurement from this point to this point, I believe, is what we're going after. 1.4142. I'll tell you what, let me not do that. I'm going to start back at this point right here. I can see that the object goes in by this distance, which is 0.74. So this is going to be a temporary line too, 0.74. And then over that same distance, it goes up by this amount, which is also 0.74. Okay, and then I can go back to the beginning and erase that line. Okay, so from here it goes in by 0.5, and then it goes down to here. Okay, and now we're working on this area, 1.12. It's the same here. And then back to there. Alright, and then we'll take a measurement from here. That is 1.2817. So it goes in that direction by 1.2817. And over that same amount, it goes down this much, which is 0.74. Okay, so then we've located that point now. Now this one, there may be an easier way to do this. Can't think. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'll take the measurement here, which is 1.24. So I'll come in this direction by 1.24, and then back to the beginning, and that closes that. This measurement is 0.6383. That's kind of an odd measurement.